Hey everybody, it's Ramona Remisat here of ramonaremisat.com, and I'm here for Tuesday's takeaway tip. And today I wanted to share a tip with you that is all about what to do when you're feeling a little bit stuck. So if you're new to me and my work, I'm an intuitive mindset coach, and I teach women entrepreneurs how to conquer their negative self-talk and get rid of those self-sabotaging behaviors and really work more intuitively so that they can make great money doing what they love. And I'm just going to give it a minute or so here before I delve into today's tip, because I think it's a good one. I'm thinking to come in here every Tuesday and share with you a tip or a trick or a technique that I think is really helpful and useful in dealing with a lot of the things that come up for entrepreneurs, because this journey is a heck of a roller coaster ride some days. We can be up, we can be down, we can be all over the place. So I really wanted to use this time and space to, as I said, share with you some helpful and useful tips and tricks. So today is Takeaway Tip Tuesday, and it's going to be about how to get unstuck, or what do you do when you're not quite seeing the results that you would like to see in your business. And this topic came up because it's something that I've been going through. It's been summer. I've kind of been a little bit out of my normal routine and structure. Haven't been as buckled down as I normally would be. And as a result of all of that, my results are not quite where I would want them to be. And I'm feeling a little bit stuck, or just a little bit, I don't know if stuck's the right word, but just kind of needing that push. So I'm actually down here in my fitness room, because this kind of goes with the theme that we're going to be talking about today. I kind of had an epiphany the other day. And my epiphany was, I need a race. As a runner, whenever I had a race that I was training for, you can better believe that I was out there training for it. I would do up my race plan, and I would lay out all of my base training runs, my hill training, my speed training, what I was going to do in those 12, 13 weeks leading up to race day that was going to prepare me for that race. And so I would, hey Evelyn, welcome to Takeaway Tip Tuesday. Today I'm talking about how to get unstuck, or what do you do when you're not quite seeing the results that you want. And I was just saying that this came out of my own experience this summer, because I've kind of gotten out of my normal routines, haven't been as buckled down as I normally would be, and I'm just not quite seeing the results that I wanted to. So I had this epiphany the other day of, I need a race. When I'm training, when I have a race to get ready for, I create a race plan and I stick to that thing like glue. And the reason being, because I know there's a big consequence. If I get to race day and I have not done the training, that race day is gonna suck, right? It is not gonna be any fun. It's gonna be slogging it out. And who wants to do that? So I know there's a consequence. If I don't have a race to train for, and I think, oh, I'll go for a run tomorrow, and tomorrow comes and I wake up and I'm like, I don't really feel like doing that, I won't do it, right? The same in our business. If we don't have a race, in quotation, or some big goal that we're working towards, then a lot of times, we might find something better to do, or it's a sunny summer day and we want to go do something fun, and we kind of push off the other tasks and things that we need to do. So what my takeaway tip is for you is, right now, if you're feeling stuck or you're not getting the results that you want, take a look at, where do you want to be by the end of the year? Check back in. We only have about 3 months or so, 3-4 months to go. So if you want to finish off the year strong, like crossing the finish line strong, what's going to be your strategy? What's your race plan? How are you going to get there? Get that on paper, write it out, and break down the sub-steps, right? Because often we have these big goals, and that's great to have, but how the heck are you going to get there? You have to break it down into smaller bite-sized pieces in order to do that. So, commit. And the other thing that was my epiphany was recommitting if necessary. We start off the year, we say we're going to do this, we're going to do that, partway through we kind of peter out. So this is about recommitting now to what it is that you want your business to look like. What results do you want to have by the end of the year? And thanks, Evelyn. I'm in my fitness room. So behind me here, this is some of my race memorabilia there. That's my first half marathon. No, sorry, not my first, my second in Disney. And there's some of my race bling down there, my medals kind of hanging there. So you know, it is like a race kind of thing. You know, we want to finish the year strong. You want to cross that finish line upright and standing, as we say in the running community. We don't want to be on our hands and knees crawling over the finish line. We want to have a strong finish. So recommit right now. And maybe that means having an accountability buddy. That's one thing I'm going to be looking at doing. Because again, if nobody's looking over your shoulder, if you don't do X, Y, and Z today, what's to stop you from putting it off till tomorrow? And then tomorrow turns into 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now turns into 2 months from now. And then you're pouting and complaining because you didn't finish, you know, your year the way that you wanted. I'm glad that this is something you can relate to too, Evelyn. Totally, right? So yeah, so that, you know, that's my takeaway tip for today is recommit, get your race plan in order, get an accountability or training buddy. You know, when I first started running, I had a training buddy and I knew that she was going to be waiting for me on the corner. And if I didn't show up, she was not going to be impressed, right? Made her get up out of bed in the morning, find somebody to watch her kids so that she could get out there and run. So if she was there, I better be there too. All right, so get an accountability buddy, a training buddy, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, make sure that you're fueling each other, that you're firing each other up. You know, we're all going to have those down days. And it's nice to have somebody in your corner that knows what your goal is, who can push you and say, hey, remember, this is what you're working towards. You can do it, right? It's almost like having that personal trainer beside you. You go, 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 you know, pushing you. So that's the takeaway tip for Takeaway Tip Tuesday. And, you know, if you have topics that you would love me to cover here on Takeaway Tip Tuesday, post them below. I would be more than happy to want to share with you some tips, tricks, and techniques on what you're looking for, not necessarily what I think you need to hear. So make sure you post those below. Share if you think this is going to be helpful and beneficial for some other people that have their own business. And, you know, we're a community. We're all here to support one another and to help one another. And the world needs each and every one of us that are out there because, you know, we were called to serve. That's why we're an entrepreneur in the first place. So let's all help and lift up and support one another. And that's my tip for now. So I'm cracking my own whip on myself. Got to get back up to my office and get some more things done today. So hope you enjoyed that. And just quickly, something else that can help support you. If you do not yet have my free video series, I encourage you to grab that right now. It's called The 3 Essential Steps to Getting Anything You Want in Life. And you can grab that at ramonaremisat.com/manifesting recipe, all one word. I'll put the link after this video. I'll put the link below, but it's ramonaremisat.com/manifesting recipe, and you can grab those videos because that's another you know, resource for you and some support for you. So make it a great day, the rest of the day that you have left, and be sure to check back in here next Tuesday for next Tuesday's takeaway tip. And if you have an idea for what you want to see, don't forget to post that below too. Thanks everybody. We'll see you next time.